It's a beautiful morning out here in Nadi, Fiji. We're here on the mainland out here in Fiji, having a great time. The weather is looking a little rough today. We were hoping for some sun, but sun unfortunately is not coming out. But again, we're enjoying this beautiful hut. Maybe about to go kayaking, I don't know, but we're just gonna go ahead and try to figure this out. About to have a great time to kayak. How are you feeling?
Just trying to make the best out of this situation, and you know, we're doing a great job at it. So.
Absolutely. I think a beach walk down on this beach might be the move right now. We just did a quick local cooking class out here at our resort, and we basically learned how to make this this dish called kokonda. Kokoda. Yeah, so kokoda. Kokoda. Yes. So kokoda, it's basically just raw fish in vinegar, and it's basically like ceviche, but with coconut milk that these guys basically get from right here in from these coconuts right here. Another great thing that I did this morning was I actually picked a coconut, and I asked one of the locals to just basically cut it. He taught me how to cut it properly, and we basically drank the coconut water from it. Having a great time out here, about to go on our walk, maybe going kayaking. I'm so excited you guys are here with us because we're having a great time right here in Nadi, Fiji. So as you guys know, we are big adventurers. We love the adventure and we love the chase of finding something new. And this is exactly what's going on right now, right here on the Big Island in Fiji. We are hanging out, we just left our resort, and now we're about to walk downtown. I just heard a very large moo just from the right hand side. Oh wow, I see some dogs. Looks like there's some farm dogs trying to chase some cows around, and cows are getting really mad. But yeah, I mean, as you guys can see, currently we are walking into town. We see a lot of potholes, and they're all filled with water just because the thunderstorm that came was pretty wild. I mean, our taxi driver that was about to come here, yeah, not this guy. The taxi driver that was dropping us off over at our hotel was a little scared. I mean, he thought that the whole island was going to flood, and apparently it has happened before. I mean, this is another thing that, I mean, all about global warming. Global warming is changing climates everywhere. The wet season here in Fiji this year was, I mean, as you guys can see, pretty wet, and it just started. Oh wow, there's a random cow that we just encountered. The one thing that we've seen crazy out here is a development. I mean, you would think, I mean, I never really thought that Fiji, especially the Big Island, will be this underdeveloped, but as you guys can see, I mean, it's fairly underdeveloped, especially this area. But you know, we're just hanging out, about to go on this crazy adventure over to downtown and have a great time out there. Oh man, I lost the kayak for a sec. I think she's just slowing down because of the potholes. But the one disclaimer that our taxi driver gave us was that you've got to watch out for a lot of the scammers down in downtown. And this is his quote. He said that they twist your head into not robbing you, but you buying something from them. So it looks like some of these guys have some great sales tactics, and I'm really excited to see what specific sales tactics these guys are using out here, just so I can, I mean, maybe learn from them. I mean, every single part of the world has different sales tactics, and it's always great to observe other salespeople trying to learn their tactics and how they're especially working, how they're twisting the brains of people who go over to downtown. I think it's going to be a great time. I'm really excited for this amazing adventure that we've got ahead of us. Let's do it. So we all know the phrase, sun's out, buns out. Well, we're not big fans of carbs around here, so no buns are going to be out, but it seems like some of the fish in this makeshift pond have realized that some buns are out, and they're out here ready to eat. They look like some very large, I'm assuming they're live bearers and mosquito fish. It does seem like there's a huge problem with mosquitoes around here on the island because we got bit. I would have to say approximately 28 times yesterday as we were just hanging out at the resort. But I mean, right here, mosquito fish, they're there to do their job. They're having a lot of great time eating a lot of mosquito fry within the water, and we're having a great time walking over to downtown and figuring out where the humanity right here on this island lives. I mean, the things you see right here in the big island here in Fiji, we're running into a random cow. I think there's two right there, 2 cows just hanging out. Oh my God, there's another one. Wow, this is very interesting. It looks like they're tied. I'm not actually, maybe I think they're tied so they only eat a certain portion of the grass, which is pretty cool. I mean, it's cool to see how the locals are raising meat down here. I mean, again, as you guys know, we're humongous fans of the operational efficiencies that a lot of the locals use. We're humongous fans of wildlife itself and how it's raised. So I mean, this is actually teaching us a lot. Nikaya, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
Feeling good, like I should. Is that it?
Yeah.
Is that how you're feeling? It seems like she's feeling great, and she's just like she should. So, yeah. So I'd say every 5 minutes we're having an encounter with another stray dog. Seems like these guys have a lot of stray dogs. I mean, I was not expecting that many stray dogs as there are on this island, but I mean, it seems like they're fairly chill. We were talking to someone within our resort, and they did say that they were chased down on the beach by a stray dog. So you still have got to be careful if you guys come down here. Just be careful of the stray dogs. Do not touch them. Do not feed them because they might have a lot of crazy diseases that we don't want. So just a disclaimer right here for you. So basically, we're about to walk into town, but as we're walking into town, and about to take the road, we realized that from last night's rain, the whole street has now been flooded. Buses are stopped right there, and we have no idea what's going on. Neither does the tour buses. And I mean, this is a wild story of underdeveloped islands. How crazy is this? We're right now just like trying to see whether that bus right there is going to try and come in, and it looks like the bus is just sending it. So let's go ahead and watch how this guy does it. Amazing times. Oh my God, is he gonna stop? Is he going to brake? Oh my, wow. Oh, and just like that, we got very wet from this dirty rainwater, but I mean, I think the sight and the video that we just got for you guys was worth it.
Hold on, there's cars. Like from this side, so it's gonna cover the potholes. So one thing that we've noticed about Fiji is that the road conditions doesn't look like it's been touched up in years.
Yeah, I mean, the road conditions are really bad. It kind of just shows the underdevelopedness over here, especially on the big island. I mean, I was thinking it would be a little more developed. It wouldn't be as untouched oh my God, is that a machete? No, it's an umbrella. Oops. Yes, I mean, what I was thinking is that at least the roads would be a little bit better than they currently are. But you know, it is what it is. Exploring different countries, different areas of the world kind of just gives you a little bit more perspective on just how they actually are. Nikaya, what did you say?
And also, we don't actually walk on any sidewalks. We're just walking on the road.
Yeah.
Same as the cars, and just kind of maneuver to the side when you notice a car so you don't die.
I know, yeah. Today we're one of those cars on the road, and we're having a great time learning and experiencing Fiji just like the locals do it. hanging out with a centipede. That was just an amazing footage we got there of this beautiful little guy hanging out, crossing the road, crossing the sidewalk. And you know, we're having a great time exploring wildlife. And right now, we're seeing this beautiful flower. Wow, the beauty in this country is just magical. Let's do it. All right, guys, as we're walking on this, right next to this road, we end up observing something really, really crazy.
A giant grasshopper almost pounced on me.
Wow. It's a pretty cool species of animals right here, and we're having a blast. I mean, grasshoppers just, you know, just bouncing around,
doing their thing.
Having a great time right here in Nadi, Fiji. And I mean, of course, we are, oh shit, damn. Oh. What was that for? All right, guys, seems like someone's cows just went loose. And we're right here just in the middle of the street. And we're seeing just 2 cows hanging out and eating a lot of grass. So if you're seeing it, so if these are your cows, just you guys can come and get them. They're right here on the street of, it doesn't have a name. Alrighty, so during our exploration time here at Nadi, the main island in Fiji, we were hit by a lot of rain. I mean, there was a thunderstorm and we had to take refuge at this restaurant called the Fiji Hut.
Fijian hut.
Fijian hut. Oh yeah, I had to be more authentic about it. But yeah, I mean, in there we had some local fish. What was it called?
Ooh, I will find the name of the dish, but it was amazing.
Yes.
One thing about the restaurant though is it is cash only, so make sure you have Fiji currency with you.
Yeah, so basically we ate and everything, and after eating, when we were about to pay, they were like, oh, we don't take card. And I mean, we were very, very concerned just because there was no way for us to pay them except card. So what we had to do is go to the nearest gas station and basically beg the guy to give us some money and charge us on our card. Luckily, he was nice enough to do that after a little bit of hesitation, of course, but eventually things got settled because we were able to get some cash and pay this restaurant. We had a great time.
The dish is Ika Vaka Lolo, and it's fresh local fish cooked in coconut milk with local spices and cassava, which is basically a root vegetable. We had ours fried, so it kind of tasted similar to fries, but a lot thicker, and yeah, it just had a very different consistency, but it was basically similar to thicker, harder fries.
All right, Ika Vaka Lolo. I mean, sounds like the name of an amazing dish that you would have. Had a great time. We are en route back to our beach resort, back to where no humanity exists, but we're gonna have a great time out there.
Walking in the rain.
Walking in the rain, baby, let's do it. And just like that, we finally made it back to our resort. Currently, we are having an assortment of different fruits, having a great time, getting some nourishment inside of us, especially with a great view. I mean, despite it being a little cloudy, we're still having a great time eating all these fruits and getting nourished. Let's do it. When we landed in Fiji and were hit with this bad weather wave, the morales were low. We honestly were not even sure if we wanted to even stay here because the weather was not looking good, and it was not going to be good throughout the tenure that we were going to be here. Sitting right here under this amazing cabana with the love of my life, looking at these amazing views, have for sure changed my perspective at least. I'm having a great time. I just went on a great adventure over to town, learned a lot about local stuff. I mean, how locals live their lives, how locals move around, what locals eat. Every single thing that I like to do whenever I'm traveling has happened in this trip here in Fiji. I'm having a great time right here, and I'm so glad that we kept a positive mindset and we did not let bad weather decide whether we were gonna have a great time or not. Nikaya, what are your thoughts?
I completely agree. I mean, at first, I'd say we did have a little trouble adjusting to this weather, but we're able to acclimate very quickly and realize that, I mean, we're here, so we can either be here happy or be here miserable, and we choose to be happy.
All right, we always choose to be happy because we always love having a great time, and we also love having you guys along, doing this whole journey, all of us together. So I'm so glad you guys are here as well. We're all having a great time. Let's do it.